What's going on, guys? Randy from Modified Motorsports here with another part of my build blog. Here's the wing that I was talking about in my first video. I've been kind of experimenting for some quite amount of years on different painters, and I can never find one that's actually like perfect, you know. Every time I send something to the paint shop, it never comes out 100% perfect. This is one guy that I just met off of OfferUp. It's not bad, it's just, you know, it's not perfect, but you can see some of the scratches already from it not really being color sanded buffed correctly. This one came out, you know, alright. In the video it's not going to really show, you know, imperfections, but you can kind of see the bottom is not really buffed and painted correctly, but that's not going to be shown. The black right here is not too bad. He did it in, I guess he called it jet black, but it has like a pearl in it, or metallic, I'm sorry. There's the metallic showing. And this wing is going to go on my SI sedan. I believe the SI sedan and the coupe is the same, but I'm not 100% sure. In fact, I believe this wing might even be for SI or any type of coupe. So hopefully this doesn't bite me in the ass. I didn't spend too much money on this. The wing, I got it on OfferUp. You know, OfferUp's my friend, I guess. But this piece right here is the cap that goes right here. Covers the bolts that go in and attach right here. 1, 2. It's supposed to secure it. I'm actually going to end up putting some double-sided 3M sticky tape in between so it secures it a little bit better. My initial plan was never to paint this black for the centerpiece. My initial plan was actually to carbon fiber the middle, but after thinking about it, I just kind of decided to just paint it all just to, you know, see what would happen. So I've got everything ready for it to go on. My problem is this car already has the SI wing, and if you own an SI, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, where if the trunk is like all right here, the SI wing has bolts that are just like right around there, just like this wing right here, and it goes all the way across with like rivets, like plastic rivets. So there's rivet here, rivet there, rivet there, rivet there. I spoke about that in my build blog #1 video. So this guy I have to actually wait to put on, which sucks because I'm really excited to put it on, but I mean, nothing I can really do about that. Second part that I got in were these, and I spoke about that also in my first video. And these are USB plugs. If you have kids or you Uber, this thing will actually be a lifesaver. So here's the USB. I'm going to literally drill this in the backs by the seats, the plastics on the right. Well, I'll be doing a video on this, on how to install it, and where I end up drilling to put it in. It gives you 2 USBs. Both of them are the same charging amperage, 2.1 for iPhone and Android. Android is going to charge a little bit slower, but iPhone, they're actually, I think, supposed to be 2.1. So that's usually the max that they're rated at. All it is just a negative and positive. These things already come labeled, positive, negative. I'm not going to put a link up on these, but because there's so many different types, I literally just chose one off of Amazon. This thing lights up blue, that little LED right here. Once it's turned on, I'm going to hook this up to ignition, and then this will go ahead and tell me when it's on, so it can charge the kids' tablets or whatever. They come with little plugs, the wire terminals. They're females. Comes with a wiring adapter and fuse holder and a ground cable, I guess. So everything you need basically to install it, and I'll show how that's done in a future video. Right now it's raining, so I haven't really had time to do anything. So I got 2 of those, 1 on each side. That'll actually give me a little bit of sanity when the kids are trying to play on their tablets and they're complaining about them dead. And last but not least, I haven't made it outside to go check my mailbox, but I do have the blow-off valve adapter. It's a Torque Solutions. I'm kind of debating on whether or not to put that on. And the reason I say that is because when you end up doing a blow-off valve adapter, it's just really for sound. The aftermarket blow-off valves, which right now only Boomba makes, it's not that good. Like, I kind of want to say, alright, so the adapter is really just for sound. The Boomba is actually just to replace the OEM one, and in a sense, it's not really helping you any because, like everybody says, it's not actually recirculating into the motor, and it doesn't calculate that, so you end up with a lean condition in which the motor ends up adding fuel in that small amount of time period, and some people say that fucks your motor up. Guess what? I don't care, because it really doesn't do that. I've owned an STI before, I've owned several other turbo cars, and I've never had a blown motor from a very slight moment of a rich condition. So I'm just gonna wing it and throw on the adapter for time being, but later on I'll probably end up doing the blow-off valve just because the internals of that is aluminum versus the diaphragm from the factory, which is rubber, and I kind of don't want to have any rubber on the entire vehicle unless absolutely necessary. Just more so to prevent any type of future damage, I guess, but I prefer to kind of hear the sound, and you know, the quality of a aftermarket part will kind of satisfy me, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these guys in sometime in the next day or two. I have quite a bit of time this upcoming week. So hopefully I'll go ahead and make a video of this. I already installed the Skunk 2 lowering springs. I have a video coming up with that. I just figured I'd do a quick video of these small parts going in and give you an update once I end up installing everything. I'm so excited to see how this ends up looking. I'm really tired of the ugly stock SI wing, and I've only owned the car for like 2 months, and I already wanted to get rid of that stupid wing from day one. I kind of love the Civic Type R, so that's kind of why I went this direction. But this is Randy signing out. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Follow, subscribe. I've got more stuff coming, and see some cool stuff that I end up installing. Maybe you might end up being able to relate to some of the stuff that I end up putting in.